Every year, a teacher in our state is recognized with the Maine Teacher of the Year award. It's a prestigious honor and one that goes to a teacher who has gone above and beyond in their community and classroom. The deadline to nominate an educator for the 2027 Maine Teacher of the Year is coming right up. I sat down with this year's recipient, Julia Edwards, a choral music teacher at Poland Regional High School, and the 2025 winner, Becky Hollowell, a fourth grade teacher at Wiscasset Elementary School, to learn more about the award and what it means for teachers and their students.
We joke that teaching is genetic in our family, and I knew I was going to be a teacher when I was 5 years old. We had CB radios back then, and my grandfather said, you have to pick a handle. And so I said, okay, I'm going to be little teacher. So I've known since I was in kindergarten that I was going to be a teacher.
I think for me, I knew that I wanted to have music be the main part of my life. And I also didn't want to keep the opportunities I had had to myself. I wanted a chance to share them with other people. And so it became clear that the best way to do that was through teaching. And it's been my joy ever since.
What do you like about it? Why do you keep going back?
Oh man, what don't I like about it? I love the ability to be creative. Because I'm a nature-based educator, I love being able to find this really cool rock and research it and bring it into the kids, or mushrooms that like leak blue sap out of them. And like when I'm a teacher, I have permission to be goofy and nerdy about that kind of stuff, and then get other people to be goofy and nerdy about it. And next thing I know, it might not be a mushroom that one of my students finds, but it's some other passion, and they bring it in, and we just keep lighting each other's fires.
My mother-in-law, who was one of my best teachers, once said to me when I was her student that she feels like she's planting seeds that she doesn't always get to see the final growth for, right? And I think we see sprouts, right? We get to see sprouts, but we really never see exactly what the things we are teaching turns into with our students, unless they come back and they share with us, which is such a joyful moment. So there is a faith, a trust that what you're doing is becoming something greater eventually.
A lot of pressure, but a lot of fun.
Oh, yes.
You guys have
Absolutely.
in the classroom. And teaching, not an easy job. And for those who don't have an educator in their life, what is it like being in a classroom today?
I've been teaching for 30 years, and I think having kids in my classroom today, I still have these kiddos that are coming in who want to learn. I have, fourth grade is such a great age because they're very righteous, and they want to know they can change the world, and it's my job to show them how.
I wish everybody could see teenagers the way I get to see teenagers. I feel like I get to, especially as a music teacher, I feel like I get to see the best of the teenagers of this generation. And so I wish I could bring everybody in on that to have a chance to see how great they are and what incredible things they are preparing to accomplish.
And you obviously didn't set out to be teachers to win awards.
No.
Probably not what you were thinking about. But
No.
I have to imagine that being recognized like this has got to mean a lot. It also recognizes that you are making a difference in so many lives. And what does that mean to you guys?
We have the potential to change lives, right, every time. And I know that I have had students come in who just didn't want to be in school. They would fight back at every possible moment whenever I tried to get them to do something. And then with patience and with flexibility, you see them start to open up a little bit and a little bit more. And suddenly the kiddo that has the hood over their head in the back corner of the room is the one who's just taking that hood off, running outside saying, I just turned over this log, you have to see what's underneath it. And not only grabbing all of his classmates, but then when we're outside with pre-K students, he's the one leading the charge. You know, he's the one wrangling all these little 4-year-olds saying, this is what we're going to do now. And I just love the fact that we have that kind of impact on our students.
I think there's a common misconception that the Teacher of the Year title is this singular award or this singular entity. And really, it always comes back to the students, whether it's because they're proud of that teacher in their school, or even more so, we are able to bring some of those businesses, some of the other county teachers of the year, other folks we meet through Educate Maine or the Department of Education. We're kind of amassing this whole team, this whole association of former county and state teachers of the year who are all so supportive of each other and connected. And there's no way the students don't benefit from that.
The deadline to nominate an educator for Maine Teacher of the Year is this Friday, January 30th, and here are the requirements. The educator must have a minimum of 5 years teaching, 3 of which are in Maine. They must hold the appropriate professional certification for their teaching position and be a certified in good standing pre-K through 12 teacher in a state-accredited public school. The educator must be actively teaching students at least 50% of the workday at the time of nomination and during their year of recognition, and maintain their teaching position and remain in the county for which they are selected throughout the year of recognition. For more information, just head to our website or app. You can also visit mainetoy.org/nominate.